Hello guys, welcome back. So in this lecture, we are going to talk about multi-level inheritance in Java. And we are also going to implement this multi-level inheritance in our IDE, okay? So this is what multi-level inheritance looks like, okay? So we have class C, which extends class B, and class B, which extends class A. So A is the parent of class B, and C class indirectly inherits the property of class A. So from C class you can call methods and variables, okay, of the A class, okay. So let me show you this with an example. So I have IntelliJ IDEA open in front of me, and I have already created a sample project called multi-level inheritance. I'll go ahead and create a class called A, okay, and I'll define a method saying public void method A. Method A. So this is what it prints, method A, and this is class A. We'll create one more class, okay, class B, okay, and this class also has the same method public void method B, okay, and this also prints method B, okay, and we'll create another class over here, okay, class C, okay. This class also has a method called method C, and it prints method C, okay. Now as per the diagram, class C should extend class B, so I'll extend class B over here, okay, and class B should extend class A, okay. So I'll go to class B and it extends class A, okay. So B extends A, okay, and C extends B, okay. Now I'll create one more class called main, okay, main class, okay, and I'll define public static void main. So I'll create the object of A class first, okay. So using the object of A class, you can call method A, okay. So this method is already defined in class A, okay. But using the object of class A, you cannot call method B, and you cannot call method C, okay. The compiler will throw an error because they are the methods defined in class B and C, which are the child classes of class A, okay. So this is good, but I'll create the object of class B now, okay, is equal to new P, okay. I'll access method A from here, and I can also access method B from here, okay. So from B class you can access methods in class A, which is the parent of class B, and you can also access the method B, or the method defined in class B, okay. But you cannot access the methods that are defined in class C, okay. So this will be an error. Compiler will throw an error on this because this is defined in the child class of class B, okay. Now let me create the object of class C and show you, okay. So you can call method C, okay, you can call method B, okay, and you can also call method A over here, okay. So you can make a note over here that you can call the methods defined in class C, okay, obviously because it's the object of the same class C. You can also call the object of method B, okay, which is the parent class of class C, okay. You can also call the methods defined in class A because class C is indirectly inheriting the properties of class A, okay. So since B class is extending A and we are extending in C class extending B, okay, so A class is indirectly inherited in C, okay. So A has one method, B has two method, and C has three methods. So C has access to all the properties of class A and B. Okay. So this is what is multi-level inheritance. I'll just run this code and I'll show you the output. Okay. Ideally everything should run perfectly fine. Okay. So there you see the output. You can see everything getting printed as it is. Okay. So this is how you can implement a multi-level inheritance in Java, okay, or in object-oriented programming. Okay, it's a very important concept. Okay, so wherein we have indirectly inherited the class A. Okay, so in Java, every class is the child class of object class. Okay, whether it's directly or indirectly. Okay, so if a class doesn't extend anything or doesn't inherit any other class, okay, it's the direct child class of the object class. Okay, but if a class extends any one class at least, okay, then that class is the indirect child of object class. Okay, so let me show this to you with the help of an example. Okay, so here in our example, A is not extending anything, but B is extending one class and C is also extending one class. Okay, so from A, from using the object of A, you can call equals method. Okay, now what is equals method? So equal method, you can just press command and you can hover the mouse. Okay, so command on Mac and control on Windows. Okay, so just hold it and just hover the mouse on this, so you will see it turns into an hyperlink over here. Okay, and you tap on it. So equals method, you can see in this file, we opened the object.java class, which is nothing but the object class, and equal method is defined in object class. Okay, so this is the part of the Java library. Okay, so you saw that we can access equals method, okay, using the object of class A. Okay, which means that class A is inheriting object class. Okay, and it is inheriting this directly and not indirectly. Okay, now what does direct inheritance means? Okay, so B class is extending class A directly. Okay, B class is extending class A directly, but C class is extending class A indirectly. Okay, now why is C class extending class A indirectly? How come that happen? Because A is getting extended by B. I'm sorry, B is extending A. Okay, and C is in turn extending B. So in that case, class A is getting indirectly inherited to C. Okay, so this is indirect and indirect relationship. Okay, so A class is directly inheriting the object class. Okay, and you saw this over here. Okay, we can call the equals method, but you can also call the equals method from B class. Okay, you can see over here. Okay, and this is the object class only. Okay, so what happens is A class is extending object class and B class is extending A class. So in that case, indirectly, B class can access the methods and properties of object class. Okay, so that's one point to be noted. Okay, so every class in Java is the child of object class. Okay, please remember this. This is also an interview question which my students have been repeatedly asked. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this class and found it valuable. I'll see you guys in the next class. Thank you.